Hi guys, welcome back again to Uncut with Uju. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Please do not make it your last subscribe. So in today's video, I want to quickly address this video properly. I'm going to let this video roll, then we come back and address it. Another blackout as national grid reportedly collapsed again for the fifth time in the year 2024. This has made a lot of Nigerians to start reacting different because as I speak right now, there is no light in Nigeria. So they kept comparing themselves with Ghana. They were like, see, that this has never and can never happen in Ghana. A lot of them kept asking government questions like, what can we do to solve this whole thing? I have a lot of videos that explains how frustrated Nigerians have been seen crying and calling on the government to help them because as I speak right now, there is no single light in the country and fuel prices have skyrocketed to the extent that a litre is being sold for 1,050 naira for official rate, I mean NNPC and government-owned fuel stations, while privately owned fuel stations sells for 1,200 to 1,800 per litre. So how will Nigeria, being the fact that a lot of them depend on generator republic basically, how would they survive this another national grid? Watch these videos.
In case you don't have lights, they said the national grid has collapsed for the 986th time this year. So a lot of doctors are currently on ground to make sure they revive the collapsed national grid. There's no really news to tell you. So in case you don't have lights, national grid don't collapse. The doctors, nurses, everybody, CPR, they're doing everything to revive the national grid. They keep collapsing every AK market day. National grid collapse. Any small rain, any small beep, national grid collapse. You guys will take sneeze, national grid will collapse. So I promise actually I will not be making new videos about national grid collapsing, but I think I have free time now. So I just let me tell you, in case you don't have light, they say national grid, you don't collapse.
Nationwide grid don't collapse again. Hi. Is it a crime to be a Nigerian? Is it a crime? God. T-Pain, you do this one. If you get light for your area, hold on tight too. Make sure you charge. You cannot even have light because the way the lights went off, I knew something was wrong. If you have light, when you won't even see them, you know they're Nigeria. Maybe no be Nigeria you dey. Hi God, and I know charge my phone. This night I had to go and get fuel. Fuel over how much? 1,100 naira per liter. God abeg. Hi. Shey, my life never once so spoil like this. I dey Nigeria, I no get light. I see they use glow sim plus Android phone. Hi God. Osalobua. God help me. Nadaya day. Help me.
Some states in Nigeria are about to be in darkness. See this breaking news. The national grid has collapsed, guys. Breaking news. Everything is collapsing in Nigeria. Now, here are the names of the states that are affected. Okay? If you hear the name of your state, my dear, carry keg. Go for a station. Go buy fuel. Now, here is the press statement. Now, here are the names of the states. Abuja Disco 0.00. Benin Disco 0.00. Echo Disco 0.00. Lagos Metiapo. Enugu Disco 0.00. Ibadan Disco 0.00. Ikeja Disco 0.00. Jos Disco 0.00. Kaduna Disco 0.00. Kano Disco 0.00. Port Harcourt Disco 0.00. Yola Disco 0.00. Total 0.00. This is complete zero, like zero. Now somebody will ask, what is national grid? Now national grid is a system of a special wire, yes, that distributes power or that distributes electricity to the power stations. You understand? Kind of a wire that distributes light to power stations. So that wire, that special wire, have collapsed. That is what it means. So if your state is affected, like I said, carry keg, go buy fuel. Because right now in Nigeria, now every day we are getting new updates, new breaking news. I have passed this information to you. Now you know. You can share so that others can hear and also see.
At this point, is it safe to ask, is it a crime being in Nigeria? Why is it that this thing is now a thing? For the fifth time, the grid has been collapsing and yet nothing is to be done about it. I have a lot of more videos where Nigerians we are seeing complaining bitterly as they we are seeing also comparing Nigeria to other African countries like Ghana, and they were like, see, this can never happen in Ghana. Watch these videos.
Nigeria, what's up? So since yesterday around 6 46 p.m. now I start to see about this collapse of national grid. So some people may not understand what national grid mean, but national grid now be where all the country they generate power from. That's all this NEPA light, Enugu distribution company, Abuja distribution company, all the distribution companies for Nigeria. Now national grid now be the root of our electricity. So now my question is, after I see the thing, I can't go do small research to see what really they happen. I can't say one, this thing has fallen 7 times only today, only this year. This national grid has collapsed 7 times in 2024. But as corrupt and evil that our leaders are, not like we don't have money, not like Nigeria doesn't have money to put this thing in a permanent state. So I can't go ahead say make I do some research, make I even see what thing they happen, whether not normal thing make it they happen. More na read the reasons why this grid, national grid, they always fall, always collapse. More na see am. So they know that everything, the infrastructures are no longer good, but instead of them to replace it, they'll go collect loan and call their themselves and share the loan among themselves. So now and again, because they have big generators and they have solar powers, they don't even care. So what I can really quantify this country to is a den of thieves. Yes, because all our leaders now thief. And then I don't know who is actually advising them and why they want to collapse this country. National grid has collapsed 7 times in a year, in this year. And yet they are comfortable because they don't even need electricity for, they don't need our electricity for anything because they have their own personal electricity that they use. They have generators and they have solar powers in all their offices and houses, so they don't even care. But now God, me, I want to still use this medium to tell our leaders, the evil you plant will definitely germinate, and one day we will reap the seed of what you planted. What now they do if you not happen to again? But what of our children? And if you even notice their children, most of them know they do well. Yes, they know they do well. But it's okay. More na they do na evil thing. Would they see una and we go they talk am. More na they do am. But one day the judgment of God will come upon una.
This is the major reason why NEPA took light generally all over Nigeria at the same time. And people are asking now, what will be the major cause why NEPA took light? Yes, I want to tell you now, national grid has collapsed. That is the major reason why I'm making this video in darkness. I am using torchlight to make this video, telling you now that national grid has collapsed. And you know now, fuel prices are up. How can you cope now? Tell me now that the national grid has collapsed. I don't understand why Nigeria problem just day too hectic that I don't know, even prayer cannot solve it. In a country where we cannot buy fuel now, the light we are managing, electricity we are managing now has just collapsed. How are we going to cope? This is a national grid that collapses every Eke market days. I am tired of this country. You people should help us. You people should assist us. I don't even know how to ask for assistance again in this kind of country. But I want to remind you now, my brother, my sister, national grid has collapsed. If you don't have fuel, go and get your fuel on your generator. Look at me now.
So it's actually safe to say that Nigerians are now begging our neighboring countries. We have countries like Ghana. Of course, Ghana comes first. We have South Africa. We have Malawi. We have Togo. We are literally begging them now to give us light. See, to be very honest, this is actually a very sad thing to do. I'm going to keep a lot of videos, like should I say, the news on the screen. If you can pause and read through, and then according to what we heard, they are working on it, that they should exercise patience. For the past, since yesterday to today, we don't have a flash of light, and so unfortunate, a lot of people made fresh meals that these things needs to be preserved in the freezer. Right now, the freezers and fridge have turned to cobots, like because of no electricity. People are wasting food, considering the fact that the country is hard. I don't know what to do. Please let me know in the comments. Ghanaians, my sweet people, come and help us. What are you guys doing? I'm actually making another video where I heard them talk about the new solar plant hub, floating one that Ghana just launched. These guys are intentional about what they do, and we Nigerians cannot even boast of anything. No solar, nothing, just generator. Then let us now have fuel, affordable fuel, so that we can power the generator in peace, and consider the fact that it is always noisy, but we can manage the noisy aspect of it. Yet, no fuel. If I want to get my generator, if I want to buy 1 liter of fuel right now, I'm going to get it for 1,200 to 1,300 in Lagos, Nigeria.
I'm tired, I beg.
Thank you so much for watching up until now. Let me know the highlights of this video for you. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please, what are you waiting for? Click on the subscribe button to be part of this beautiful, great community. I would like to have you here. And I will see you all in my next video. Do share this video. Thumbs up if you enjoyed watching. Bye.